How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're going over the comics that we read for the week, but we're going to start off with my top three comics that I read over the week. Um, they were amazing comics. A lot of them were really good, but I think these are definitely my top three. Um, I'm going to go from third to second to first. So starting off with number three, and this is kind of was stuck between two and three. Um, but I had to put it at three, unfortunately. You'll see why. Is Crypto the Last Dog or Krypton issue number three? We did get a variant cover on that one. The story was amazing. There's not a lot of words. This story, after he was dealing with Lex Luthor in the last issue, you got him out in the winter. He was just by himself, stranded, trying to learn how to survive. He ran into this little girl who's also by herself, so he went with her. They were together for that night, but in the morning she wasn't waking up, so he barked at her, barked, and she wasn't waking up. So he did his super bark. It woke her up. He put her on his back, went to the hospital, and took her there. Wouldn't leave her side until the parents got there. And then the parents like, oh, that's not our dog. We don't know who that is. She's like, oh, well, this dog's been with her side. You would think they know each other for a long time. He won't leave her alone. He like, even when she woke up, he's just been standing here until and now she's resting or whatever the case may be. He's not leaving. He's like, oh, we'll figure out the dog later. But how's our daughter? She wakes up. She's like, Mom, Dad, and they're all happy. And then Crypto sees that his job is done and that her parents are there, and he leaves the hospital. And that's the end of the story. It's a very sad story. He made you just love Crypto so much, and that's why he's number three. Very good. The one that was tied for number two is gonna be, just because of this, is so much action. It's really fun to read. I enjoy it so much. Which is the Invisible Universe Battle Beast. This was issue 4. We did get a variant cover on that one, which is cover B. Yeah, cover B. On that one, it was an amazing story. He got to this island. He's walking around. Somebody tried to trick him, thinking it's some like lady in distress. The guy's like, "Oh, let me help her out." And he's like, "I can't do it though. I need your strength." He's like, "No, I'm good." And she's like, "Please help me, help me." He's like, "Fine." He finally did, and it was a trap from a witch. Trapped him in there. Got him all chained up in her little lair, and was gonna eat them. But then when she recognized the other guy that's from that planet, and he recognized her, apparently they used to be friends when he was the prince. So she's like, "I'm not gonna eat you guys. I'm actually gonna save you. Why are you guys here?" And he's like, "Oh, we're here because he's gonna face my sister who trapped me on this planet to get eaten forever, and he rescued me. So the plan is I'm gonna have him fight her. If she wins, then he gets what he wants. But if reality, if he wins, then I'm free. Unfortunately, he won't be free, but." He's like, cool, I'm with it. I'm gonna help you out. It was great. They ran into some foes. He did some fighting. He got a special blade out of it. It's freaking amazing. I definitely recommend Battle Beast. Again, you don't need to know much or really anything from the Invisible Universe. The first issue will explain, the first 2 pages explaining where he's from, and then he's on his own doing his own thing, which is really good. So that's why it's number two. A lot of action, great story. But number one, and I kind of figured this would be my pick of the week for sure. I loved every bit of it. It is Black Cat. We got issue number one. Amazing story. It's right out of the Amazing Spider-Man. This continues from the last issue, which is also came out this last week, and I'll go over it as one of the comics that I read. But she's like, you know what, Peter Parker's a little off. Because he's off, I'm a little off. I'm running into. She was running into a big old trouble. She ran into Killer Croc, and was going to, not Killer Croc, but the Lizard. Um, and they were getting into it. They were fighting. She ended up at this hospital, which is like a no questions asked hospital. They will help whoever, whenever they're there for them. So she was doing that, but she's like, "Why am I off? Like something's off. I'm not vibing right. This and that." He's like, "You know what? Ever since Spider-Man's been a little off, I've been a little off. I've been trying to get a hold of him. He's not answering. You know what? That's it. I'm off because he's off. So now I need to fix it by helping people like he did so that I can get my groove when he gets his groove." And again, it's a spin-off from the Amazing Spider-Man, the last issue. So you'll have to read that to understand a little bit. But I mean, it's its own story, so you can definitely read it on its own. But peak, I loved every issue, every part of it. Amazing story, and that is why it's number one for me. Now we're gonna go over everything else that we picked up, or not picked up, sorry, that we've read for the week, which is all the comics from this new comic book day. I still got a couple that I gotta read, but I knew these would be my number one picks compared to what I had picked up. Not that they're bad stories, they're just not going to be top three like these ones. But now we're going to go over the rest of them. Next, we got Justice League Red issue number one. That was a brand new series as well. Fantastic. I really enjoyed it. Definitely something different than Justice League, the normal Justice League Unlimited. So I definitely recommend reading that one. Again, all these are no particular order either. This is just how they were in my pile. I didn't put bags and boards in them. I didn't put them in bags and boards. I need to. I'll do that, this weekend or whatever the case may be. Next, we got Psylocke issue number 10. This is the JSC variant. Sorry, right there. This issue was really good. Spider-Man 3. I'm enjoying that one a lot. Wonder Woman issue number 24. That was really good. And we had that DNA variant cover there, which is awesome. Absolute Flash issue number 6 is really cool. You got to find out a little background of the Rogues and how Wally's dad was involved with them, which is pretty cool. This is just a variant cover of Black Cat. I got the special cover there, so it's in the pile. Superman Unlimited issue number 4. That one was really cool. You got him becoming Superman Man Bat, which is crazy. He got bit because of kryptonite. The whole crazy story. Robin's involved. Batman's involved at the end. Really good story. I love it right there. Batman and Robin issue number 10. Or Batman and Robin year 1 issue number 10. Amazing story there. Towards the end, Bruce got arrested for some weird stock stuff with his business. So now Dick Grayson, which is Robin, is going to be getting transferred to another home. It's a crazy story. I'm excited for issue 11 to see how that goes. Nightwing issue 129. Yes, 129. Amazing series on that one. Pretty cool the way it ended. I think that's the end of that story arc. So we'll be getting a new one pretty soon. Imperial issue number 3. That one was really good. We got the whole behind the scenes of why and what's going on with the whole assassination thing. Who's kind of behind it. You know, we're still getting Wakanda being framed, but we know really the mastermind. Of course, the readers know, the people don't. Really good. This one was awesome. I loved every bit of it. Crazy how it ended. I'm excited to see how the next issue is, which is Absolute Batman issue 11. That one's insane. Imperial issue number 3, same story, but we just got a variant cover there with the Hulks right there, and T'Challa as Black Panther. You know, Star Lord, Nova, pretty cool. Ultimate Black Panther issue number 19. That one was really good. You got Killmonger still trying to, handle stuff the way he wants, while T'Challa is trying to figure out this whole thing that he's on. He's going to, spiritual plane now. He tried to stop that vibranium monster thing, but things happen. It's a crazy story. I definitely recommend reading it. We have another number 1 issue. I read it. It was pretty good. I don't know if I'm gonna continue it. I might get the next issue just to see if it holds strong. I might get it. Continue it. It's pretty good. I just don't know anything really much about this character from the previous stuff, so I might even get paperbacks, read those, so I can understand these a little better. I don't know, but it is all new Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider issue number 1. But we did get the JSC variant there. I got it because of the cover. But I was like, you know what, the number 1, let me read it, and it was actually pretty good. But again, don't know much about it, so I'm a little lost, but we'll see. So we were talking about this one earlier, the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 10. We got the JSC cover there. Amazing story. Spider-Man, Peter Parker is not himself, and towards the end, you got Spider-Man and Peter Parker. Apparently, we're 2 different people. We're gonna see what that means. It's an amazing story. I love the Amazing Spider-Man. Next, we got the world's finest, Batman, Superman, world's finest, issue number 42. That story is pretty cool. Robin's trying to figure stuff out. You get a little more, into the characters from the Bizarro world, which is pretty cool, especially because I don't know too much about them. So that was enjoyable. Next, we got Detective Comics 1100. That oversized one was awesome. I loved every bit of it. The story in the beginning, amazing. The little story that's not part of the main one, it was the side one. No words at all because it involved a deaf character, which is a kid who couldn't hear. He was deaf, so he was sign language with Batman. Batman helped him out. Crazy freaking story. I loved every bit of it, and there was not a single word in it. But the pictures, the artwork, just told the whole story. And again, everything else was good. This one I did not read, but it's part of the list just because it's part of the JSC collection, which is the New Avengers issue number 3. I didn't read it, but it was in my pile. Sorry. But also another special cover, which is Imperial issue number 3. We had 3 of the Imperials 3, but we got the special cover with Nova right there, which is pretty cool. So those are all the comics that we read. I know the video is a little bit longer. I think a little bit longer on the top 3. If you guys enjoy that, let me know. You guys want a top 5 maybe, or the 3 is good. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what your guys' top 3 was. If you read over the week, it could be something that just came out from New Comic Book Day, or it could be something brand new to you, but like 20 years old. It doesn't matter. Let me know in the comments below. And if it's something I haven't read, maybe I'll look into it. You never know. So other than that, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you if you guys do. Like the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.